There's a new episode of Doctor Who on the way this weekend. For the first time since Twice Upon a Time, the 2017 Christmas special, it'll be penned by Steven Moffat. The return of the former showrunner was shrouded in secrecy until recently. Despite a lot of speculation, his return sees the Doctor trying to save the day while stuck on a landmine. Just how he's going to get himself out of this one, not a clue. The episode was written by Steven Moffat and is directed by Julianne Robinson, who previously directed Space Babies. Now that's all out of the way, what do we really know about the upcoming episode? Let's look at some preview pictures, a teaser clip, and then a healthy dose of speculation to get the game going. Warning, although much of this is speculation, there are actual pictures and clips from Boom below. So there are both actual spoilers and potential spoilers. You've been warned, don't risk it. Greetings everyone, I'm Jack and welcome to Tardis Central. If you want to keep up to date on all the latest Doctor Who news, lore and more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at Tardis Central. You can also follow us on social media for daily updates on the Doctor Who universe. As always, please answer your thoughts in the comment section below, because if you're talking about Doctor Who, then we want to hear about it. There's quite a lot to dissect with these preview pictures this week. There's a heavy emphasis on the Doctor and Ruby looking very out on a place on the battlefield. The shot of him standing in the TARDIS looking out into the horrors is kinda gorgeous in a weird way. Unlike the days of the 60s, that doesn't look like a matte painting. Instead, the increased budget is really on show. That goes for all the photos too. Everything's burning, there are mountains of rubble and it looks like a proper battlefield. As far as set design goes, this looks pretty damn good. It also looks like we'll be visiting some survivor camp with civilians wandering around. One of these is Splice Alison Vater, a very young survivor of this war. It seems we're going to get a very young perspective on the impact of the war on daily life. This can potentially be a very emotionally charged, powerful and poignant guest spot episode. It's not just for kids however. Pictures emphasize other guest star roles as John Francis Vater and Carson, soldiers on the front line fighting against these villains. We don't know what kind of war this is, although these characters appear to be clerics, who we've not seen since Flesh and Stone at the crash of Byzantium. I do wonder if they're fighting a new enemy or not. That would be interesting. The next time trailer we saw the end of The Devil's Cord is very tight-lipped about what's going to happen in the episode. It really emphasizes the Doctor being stuck on the landmine, and we actually see him step on it. What I can make out, it looks like the landmine is cloaked, some particularly nasty war tactics. We can see the lights on the landmine, which definitely is not a room but vacuum, change from green to red. It seems the Doctor's in a really tough situation here. Of course, this is probably going to be Ruby's episode. With the Doctor stuck in his place, the series was in production, and also this was sort of in production when the final season of Sex Education was also shooting. So it wouldn't surprise me if the smaller confined Doctor role was done to accommodate this. Although it looks like the Doctor's doing an awful lot of screaming and yelling. While he might not be in much of the episode, his role is bound to be memorable. Perhaps an iconic Doctor speech is in order. It's also a note toward the start that there's a blue light near the TARDIS in the distance. Perhaps it's being scanned by something we can't see. Although looking at the way the light is travelling, it looks like the TARDIS has turned into a lighthouse of sorts. It's calling the Doctor back, but it's too far away, given he's presumably still stuck on the landmine. We'll see the Doctor and Ruby close their eyes, and some of the clerics are wearing blindfolds. Could these enemies be a reverse Weeping Angel situation, where instead of not being able to blink, you're basically not allowed to look at them at all? Gargoyles? Is it gargoyles? Gorgons? I think it's Gorgons, isn't it? Something like that. I don't know. That's Sarah Jane episode. Okay, theory time. There's a couple of people in the guest cast who aren't obvious in the preview pics. Chief among them is the Ambulance, played by Susan Twist. She's been in every episode since the last Christmas with the church on Ruby Road. While she was introduced in Wild Blue Yonder as Mrs. Merridew, she's probably taking control of the series now. It's still early days, but with the episode's futuristic setting, this has the potential to be her most memorable appearance yet. I can't wait to see who she's playing, perhaps a harbinger of some other god? That'd be interesting. The trailers seem to emphasize the Doctor giving passionate speeches while stuck on the landmine. While Gatwa has very much solidified himself in the role, this has the potential to be his first epic, iconic Doctor speech. There's a very good chance it will be quoting this theme from years to come. I can't wait to see the darker side of this new Doctor when he's pushed to his absolute limit. With the cleric seemingly present, I'm also expecting there to be just not a commentary on war, but perhaps there's some kind of commentary from Moffat on the state of religion in 2024 and its place in daily life. Memorable Doctor Who episodes usually have some very unsubtle political messaging, and I think this episode isn't going to be too popular with the conservative demographics. This episode looks like it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm right here for it because it looks to be an absolute treat. It definitely looks like Moffat's long-awaited return is going to be explosive. Get it? Because boom.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Loaded with a small cast and restrained Doctor, it's time for Ruby to take some of the spotlight. She's been traveling with Doctor now for around 6 months, leaving her more than capable. I really look forward to seeing what she can accomplish on her own. It also looks like the Doctor is going to deliver a very capable, powerful performance despite being stuck in place. Very excited for this weekend. The show's story arcs are in an interesting place where I'm still not sure what's supposed to be going on. Hopefully though, some more reoccurring omens, it might become clear with what's being set up for the final. I'm particularly interested in the recurring appearance of Susan Twist and hope that builds to something interesting. We've done a recent video on that and The One Who Waits, aka the real Doctor Who villain. Check it out here on the channel. It's also been a while since we've seen the fourth wall breaking Mrs. Flood, played by Anita Dobson. I hope we catch up with soon. This is such a busy series with so many story arcs, there's a lot to discuss. Alright, I will love you and leave you, but what do you think of what will happen in this episode? Like always, if you want to keep up to date on the latest Doctor Who news, lore and more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at Tardis Central. You can also follow us on social media for daily updates on the Doctor Who universe. For now, I've been Jack, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.